Jesus freak here. I've never been the most creative mind. And every week it'd take a lot of brain racking to figure out what I wanted as a picture behind this hymn or that hymn. And it got to be that just this trying to figure out an appropriate picture that I could use would take so long that it just sat my ambition. So I'm like, there were times when I just couldn't come up with anything, just had to drop something generic in. Like I did a couple weeks ago with Amazing Grace. I'm like, I need something generic that I can use for anything. So a couple hours ago, you know how I set up my videos, my scripture videos. They'll show a picture of me holding a Bible, open to Psalm 119, 105. You can't see that because of how the camera's pointing. But the Bible's turned to Psalm 119, 105. That's a good place to turn it to because it's roughly in the middle of the Bible. And it looks good. And, thy word is a lamp under my feet and a light under my path. It's a good verse to have the Bible turned to. In general, whenever I take a picture of an open Bible, it's always open. My cat's playing around in a box. It's always open to Psalm 119, 105. So I said, this time, instead of the focus being on the Bible, the focus is on hymns. It has to be a small picture so I can put it off in the corner. And I guess the most generic thing I could think of was me holding a hymnal. And this is a hymnal I used as a prop. Now when you see the actual picture, you'll notice that I've blurred this logo out. First of all, I don't have the rights to use that logo. It's trademarked. The second is, it's very obvious what it is. It's the logo of the United Methodist Church. I left the cross on the front and completely removed anything from the spine. In order to have different versions of different colors, of course, I remove the background. But what I do is, you're seeing the natural color. This is the actual color of what I was wearing. And this is the actual hymnal I used as a prop. I would digitally manipulate the picture so that my hoodie and the hymnal I'm holding are in a color that matches the background. And in order to have, the hymnal is roughly turned about halfway open. And I wasn't sure what would be a good place to use for that. I wound up using Onward Christian Soldiers. You don't see that in the backdrop, but I have the book open to Onward Christian Soldiers. And I tried to make it look like I was trying to sing. So basically, I'd set up my camera to take a selfie right here in front of the store, and I'd be like this. And that's basically what I did. And then I took this picture, scaled it down to 10%. I've never been much of an artist. It's more the technical side of stuff that I'm good at. So you'll see that, yeah, there's going to be a few stray spots. There's going to be some stuff that doesn't exactly look good. Because I'm not really an artist. And the artwork is secondary to the text on the screen. I wound up doing it in several colors. The first ones I did were red and blue. But I also did green, gold, and purple and pink because the liturgical season of Advent uses those colors. Didn't even try to do white. I probably, just use green instead. I'm not really focused on the liturgical significance. That's for the title cards. But using a solid color and then just a little jack in the corner is a lot easier to figure out than trying to traipse through hundreds of pictures, trying to find the right keywords to use, and trying to find pictures that I can legally use in my videos. So I had to simplify. You'll first see this next week. Jesus, freak out.